Hello, everybody. Hi. How are you doing? Sorry, we need some lights. There we go. Hi. Can you hear me? Can you see me? That is the most important thing, I think. Please let me know. Hi. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Bethan. Hi, Carol. I'm happy you're here. How are you doing? How was your Sunday so far? Hopefully, the whole time turning thing isn't too bad for you. We don't do that for another 2 weeks here in Denmark. So I had to go in and redo my little picture because I forgot that you changed the time this weekend. So yeah. Wouldn't it be easy if you didn't do that? I hate it. Especially this way around, right? You lose an hour. So yeah. Beth Ann, don't you used to have a picture? Hey, Anonymous is cool. How are you doing? Hey, Rosie. How are you? How was your weekend? We have snow here. It has been snowing the past few days. Yeah, Carol. Yeah. You go into your profile and then you put it in a picture with them. Yeah. I think this way it's the worst because you lose an hour. Um, I like it the other way around much better because you gain an hour. So yeah. Hey Sheila, Sparkle It Up is Sheila. How are you? So I don't know, it's dark outside now, but yeah, it's been snowing all day. Not that we have a lot laying outside, it's been too hot, but just a little bit is on the ground. And I don't like it. I do not like snow. So yeah. Carol, you have rainy and dreary. Ugh. Yeah, perfect diamond painting, brother. That's true. You can just sit inside, cozy up with a cup of coffee or whatever, water, soda, I don't know, and just diamond paint away, dot away. I like that. Just put in my headphones, put on an audiobook, and just dot, 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 dot. That is my preferred thing to do. Hey, Morgana, how are you doing? But, hey, sweetie, hopefully you've gotten good to Juno, right? You're in Juno again today. I'm sorry you lost an hour or two. It must be ugh, for you because you usually get up so early. So in 2 weeks, I'll be the one, complaining about this time thing. Just when you've gotten used to it, you have to listen to me complaining. Yes, but you made me cry again. Several times, actually. But I needed it. It was a good cry. It was a happy cry. So it's okay. There. But did you get your coffee and something to eat? I need to ask you. And hopefully you've gotten into a good room that both has heat and internet and I don't know what. Yes, Carol, Berta is very good at making me cry. Well, making everybody cry, really. If I remember correctly, you made Elizabeth cry too on Tuesday. Yeah, Rosie, I did hear back from Diamond Art Club. I wrote them about the glue, and they gave me two options. One, I could get a 20. Yeah, I could get a 20% discount on a gift card from the price that I paid, or I could send it back to them and get a full discount, full refund. And I was like, for me to send this over to you would cost me more than the refund you'd give me. So I took the gift card for 20%. Yeah, exactly. Nothing new, Berta. You're drinking coffee. You did eat some cereal, heat on, and took your meds, and you're hurting. Oh no. I hope the meds will wait soon. Thank you, Berta. Yeah, it is. Right now, it is acting okay. Mostly. Mostly. I have a few areas where I'm swearing at it, and yeah. What, Carol, what painting are you doing for the J wall along? No, Carol, not yet. Berta says she is sending it to me. We don't have it. Oh, Pisces. That is a good one. I'm doing the one that Berta sent me. You didn't see Berta? Ooh, Rosie. I haven't unboxed it yet because I will wait to do that until, closer to the event. Hold on. Yeah. I have to stack them now because I have so many. And I know damn well I don't. This one, The Secret Garden. This is Alice. I've named her Alice. You took them over in half an hour, so it's not working. Could it be stress better? Because I hurt more when I'm stressed. Yeah, maybe it's the different climate as well. It is pretty cold. I can't remember who said to me it would be a shock to work on because it's an older kid. But I'm like, it has to be better than the ones from AliExpress. I mean, it can only be better. I don't know, but maybe. I mean, if I go that far down south, the climate will change dramatically. But I mean, it's both islands. I don't know. It could be stress. It is for me anyway. Weather, yeah. I heard when it's cold, whenever the temperatures go down, everything hurt on me. So that is a joy, which is why I don't like the snow outside. Oh, hot. Yes, Don. Berta gave it to me so that I could be a part of the J-Wall event because I didn't have a J-Wall. And yesterday I saw Angie, her unboxing of the one with the diamond art, and I about lost it because there are so many colors, and the everything is black and white. I think I would love it, but I think for a minute my stress would go phew. Yay! Yes, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really helps somehow. I'm not sure why, but it does. So, yeah. You hurt too? I'm sorry everybody is hurting. Couldn't we move somewhere nice and warm and we wouldn't hurt? I mean, when David and I has been in Turkey, I have been almost pain-free. But again, it is almost 40 degrees down there. Celsius, by the way. I have no idea. That's about 100, I think. Isn't it? I think 40 degrees is around 100 Fahrenheit. You couldn't, Rosie? But isn't that kind of like the conversions, though? And you're doing one of those, aren't you? It would be basically the same. Have you never done a mystery, Rosie? Oh, I'm sorry. Lupus and degenerative osteoarthritis. 104. Okay, thank you, Carol. Yeah, that is the norm when we've been in Turkey. Sometimes it's even harder. I remember when we were in Alanya. Ooh, that's a lot of years ago. That was in 2006. Six. We had almost 50 degrees Celsius, and I loved it. I was just laying up on the roof because they had a pool and sunbathing area on the roof, and I was just lying there, enjoying it, soaking in the heat. That was back when I was called in sick the first time around, and I didn't have my diagnosis yet, and I just loved the heat. Yeah, we're a sorry bunch in here. Better send me a message. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. I have been thinking about it because sometimes people can't be in here, right? So, I mean, Dawn, you're in here all the time, right? But Dawn, you have lupus too? Ugh. Where's Dawn? Dawn, I'm gonna smurf you. And the same with Carol. I'm gonna be smurfed because it is better. And Morgana, where did Morgana go? You're usually here as well. There you are. No, we're not falling apart. We're just getting old. So, yeah. Yeah, Angie is on her boat today doing something fireproof, making sure that the boat is okay and safe on the water. I think you have to do that here in Denmark as well. You know, the police can show up and they need to check all. Yeah, right, people, so I can see all the smurfing going on. See, yay, there's blue everywhere. You had a titanium plate put into your neck after you ruptured 3 discs? Damn. And now I have stenosis above the plate, low back surgery too, and I had both knees operated on. Carol, you're a oh darn it, what's the name of it? Kind of like RoboCop, Terminator. What's the word? An android. Bad hips too. Do you know what? If we had been horses, right? I'm just saying it. If we had been horses or dogs. See, Rosie, you have to try the mystery before you say you don't like it. But yeah, there is a lot of symbols because there's, what was it, 230 something colors? I mean, they would have to come up with so many symbols. Bionic woman, exactly. I mean, I don't have any extra parts in me. The only thing they did with me is remove parts, you know. Well, so far they only removed my my uterus, and I don't need that one anyway. And then eventually, maybe one day, if they have to, to save my life, they have to remove the how many discs? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, see, 3 to 7. They might have to remove those and put in a titanium thingy instead to save my life, maybe, because I have the stenosis thingy in my neck. If you look at the spinal stenosis, that's the word of it. Yay, all the blue smurfs is happening here. Welcome, everybody. Um, yeah, so because of my spinal stenosis, if you take a look at the spinal cord going down, usually you have um, the cord going down being black and around it is white. That's the fluid. And my area is just a gray smush. It's like yay, Morgana, that is about time. I thought you'd been smurfed by others. Hey, Elisa. Welcome today. I just saw your video on the difference between crystals and ABs. I would have thought people would have been more confused, confused about some of the other diamonds. I mean, those two are pretty easy for me anyway. But then how can you have 3 knee replacers? I mean, you only have 2. Oh well. One of them got replaced again. Yeah. Which one has 225 ones? Because the one Angie unboxed had what? Way too many. Hey, Kat. Welcome. Hey, Paige. Well, I'm happy, Morgana. Welcome. It's okay, Carol. Yeah. And you know what? The stained glass one, I went to her Peggy's Instagram and her Facebook just because I put in the links. And she has an entire series with these stained glass trees. And I wrote one of them. She has to send it into Diamond Art Club because it's basically like this one, but with red and pinks and purples, and I just fell in love immediately. I'm like, I need these two together, I need this purple, blue, greenish, and then the reddish, pinkish, purplish. I need those two together. So yeah, they had to revise the second one because the first surgeon put in a replacement that was too big. How do they do that? No, no, no. Okay. Again, I hope it gets back soon. So how are you today, Elisa? I hope your hands is treating you okay. Really, that happens more than it should? I'm shocked. And you even have to pay so much money to get those. Oh, Carol, you have both the tree and the flower. The I forgot the name of it. Oh, it's okay, Elisa. Sometimes lazy days is good. Usually these days are sleeping days for me. If my pain is very bad, I just sleep. Yeah, Carol, how's your husband doing? Anonymous is cool. I have a friend that just had brain surgery because of cancer. I guess they did not get all of it, so now pinpoint radiation is needed. Her name is Kathy. She could use prayers. Well, she'll be on in my prayers. Usually that is sadly what happens with brain surgery. Depending on where the tumor is, they can't get all of it out. So they have to go in with the radiation and sometimes even chemo. My dad, had a tumor removed last year in his frontal lobe. But thank God they could get all of it, and it wasn't a bad tumor; it was benign. So yeah, thank you, people, for sending prayers. That means a lot that we can do this for each other. Yeah. Morgana, you love the stained glass ones too? See, the funny thing is, I don't really like all of Mandy Manzano's. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not that into. Why wouldn't she be able to talk better? I think it depends on where the tumor is. I mean, talk center is in the front, right? Because I'm thinking about, Bruce Willis and his dementia is in the frontal. So I'm guessing that's where the speech is, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's right, Berta, but I guess it depends on where in the brain. I don't know. Brain isn't my biggest knowledge. I know a lot about the body, but the brain is a mystery. I would love to know. I would love to know everything. I love anatomy, but it's so much work to know everything. So yeah. She seems to be doing good. She still has some lung. Oh, she has it in her lung as well. I'm sorry. Exactly, Morgana. We don't want to send Berta to your house because she doesn't feel well. That is exactly right. So hit that thumbs up, everybody. Berta is hurting today. She doesn't have the energy to come knocking on your doors. Cheers. Oh, I appreciate it, everybody, for sending love and prayers for Kathy. Exactly, Berta. That is what we all see in both here and with Mary. That if people don't hit that thumbs up button, Berta is gonna come at you. Ooh, I missed her live yesterday because we had to go visit my mother in law. She has left the hospital, thank God, and is now in a. Berta, what was the word I wrote to you yesterday? It is sort of where you can come to be relieved, so that they can, kind of recreational. Where you think, how much can you do on your own? Can you come home to be, or do you need to go to a home afterward? Yeah. Ooh, nice, Carol. Yeah, rehabilitation center, really. It's kind of like it, where they get to see how much you can do on your own and what you need. Do they need to train you? All that stuff. She got you for more party, Morgana? Which what scent did you have? Yeah, respite care. It's not like hospice. No, I think I was googling in it. I was googling it. Darn it, words today. And that was the word they told me. It's kind of like if you had been in the hospital with a brain damage, brain bleed, tumor, whatever, and then before you can go to your own home again, you go to this facility and they can train you, make sure that you can get up to the highest level possible, and then they will kind of tell the the city and the family and the people who take care of you, okay, this person needs to go to a care center, or they can go home with this and this need for help. um, it is so hard to explain because it's not really better, but close. um you was a bad girl, Carol. You have to stop. uh so yeah, it's kind of rehab, yeah, but yeah. So everybody got you all this weekend. But you have to tell me, what did you buy? 2 new mermaid scents. And coconut. I love coconut. Did I get one of those myself? Did I? Did I? I can't remember. I bought some scents a while back, and I can't remember which ones I got. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe that should be, when last week we talked about the astronomer event. Maybe I should do some putty for that. Yeah, I have coconut. I can make putty with coconut as well. Thank you, everybody. Ooh, both the front and left side. Ooh. Thank you, Kat. I loved it as well. And I kept it cool until the filming was over. You had to buy Floyd. Yeah. You did, Don. I have to go in and check your Instagram to see how it went, or how it looks now. I just Angie sent me some links on AliExpress to where you can buy quad cubes and hey, hi, Heike, and some sparklers and stuff. So I tried to buy some quad cubes that I can use in the astronomy for the stars and stuff like that. Wait, what? Berta is still here, right? Yes. How are you doing, Heike? But the Floyd one is amazing. You're working on your mermaid and galaxy girl. You kitted up your day wall. I haven't kitted up anything yet, except for minute. But I do have to kit up too when this is done. I need to kit up the Hazel's World and then the J wall. I hope I have enough. I think I have enough to have. But yes, I ordered them on AliExpress. They have this where you get, I don't know how many colors, a mixed bag. So I'm trying to see if they're okay. And she has them. And she has them, put in little boxes to see which ones. So I'm kind of waiting. I mean, it'll take a month or so before they're here. That is usually how it is with. I'm sorry, I need a scissor. I have a cuticle messing up. Um, and then eventually I have to go to Amazon, the American Amazon, sadly, because I saw some jellies that I would like. I don't know. It would have any of you gotten the jelly drills and used them? Because now will I ever use them? Hey, Robbie, welcome. Nice to see you too. Yes, Bella. How are you doing, Robbie? What time is it with you today? I mean, it must be an hour later, so maybe it's like what? 10? 11? Yeah, his painting is amazing, Morgana. Some of them is, I will maybe get some of them one day. I mean, just the square ones, and if I miss out, it's okay. I mean, I have other where I would prefer to have them first. I mean, I didn't buy any this weekend because right now, hey Anna, right now I am saving to get the crusted conversion. So I'm like, I need to I have all of these to work on. So right now I'm like, I want to buy a trusted conversion because I found the picture that I want to do. And okay, Berta. Okay, I'll do that. Uh, Carol, I finished my magic rat this week. Ooh, I need to go see those. Do you have it in your Instagram? And it is 11:30 where Robert is. That is nice, Then you got to sleep in. Carol, did you do the dragon one yet? Yes, did you do the dragon one? Not yet. Okay. That's okay, Heike. Sometimes the phones is a little icky. I found out if I'm a moderator, I have to be on my computer because all the links and stuff is on my phone. I can't do it. So yeah, that is it. Ooh, Heike, those Asian girls, I loved them. I don't know if any of you follow Heike on Instagram. You should. She's making the most adorable girls right now. And I'm just like, I want this and I want that, and I can do this as a diamond painting. Yeah. Maybe it's good that you don't have all of them as a diamond painting because I would end up not being able to be in here. The doctor is in. Oh, you mean Robbie? The Honorable Pimping Robert not in for that doctor stuff yet? What doctor stuff? Robbie, what doctor stuff? Rosie, you don't need to do the hashtag if you don't want to. It is optional. Meaning the only thing that the hashtag does is to make, it makes your post go out further. I mean, if you just do diamond painting, and if it's a diamond art club, do diamond art club. Basically, that's it. You don't need to do them. Her name is Finira. Maybe one of my many mods could find Heike. You're a mod. Heike, please put in your link. We need links, people. We need links to Heike's. Is Finira something? Yeah, page me too. Finira. Finira something. Finira art. Oh, Finira artist. There you go. Yeah, her and Heike and one more. She shares something. I love their artwork, and one of them might go to a European diamond painting company if I interpret the messages I got correctly. I don't know. Thank you. Yes, very beautiful. I love going to Instagram and look at everybody's, both the artwork but also diamond paintings. I just love it. So yeah. Oh, and I just got bad news just before my live today. My mom called for the first time since before Christmas. My mom called. And of course, I was thinking, oh my God, what happened to my dad? And he's okay. Well, as okay as you can be, okay? I mean, but Rosa's parents split up today. So, yeah, that happened. It has been coming for a while, really. But, I mean, everything just bunches up, right? Right now, we have so much to do with David's mom and her health and everything. And then on top, you know, my brother and Rosa's mom going, splitting up. I mean, it is a lot. And I'm like, why does everything have to happen all at once? Couldn't we be, just one thing and then get that over with and then the next thing? I mean, it is really just poor Rosa, really. I mean, she's the loser in all of this. So, exactly. But I love from the Asian woman, I think there is five or six, but number three and number five, yeah, Nina, I'm pretty sure I can. Um, she'll be living with my brother, as far as I understood it, mostly. So, I mean, he'll need all the help he can get, apparently. So I'm pretty sure that I could have him Mondays through Friday if that's what I wanted, and could, by the way. So, yeah, yeah, Carol, everything happens all at once, as usual. So yeah, that was a lot. I'm like, my head needs a break. Yeah, Paige. Elisa, she will be 3 this summer in June. I mean, Rosa is smart. She's very, very smart. She's intelligent, and she's very aware that something is not right. And she has been for quite a while. Um, so, yeah, it'll be hard in the beginning, and she's going to miss her mom terribly when she's not there every day. Um, but in the long run, I am pretty sure it'll be the best. I mean, the best thing for a child is to have two happy parents instead of two parents who suffer together, right? But right now, it'll be rough. And my brother needs to change some things that he do right now. I mean, he can't be on the computer for hours anymore. He needs to consider, living situation, and but right now it's just, surviving. So yeah. Thank you, Carol. I mean, my mom asked, whose side do you what was it? Sometimes you need to figure out whose side you're on, and I'm like, I'm on Rosa's side. I mean, the other two, they're adults. They need to figure it out. But I'm on Rosa's side. She's the most important person in all of this. I mean, that's whose side I'm on. Yeah, exactly, Paige. Can you remember anything from back then, Paige? Because I'm like, I need to figure out how I can help her best. Um, I mean, I'm gonna send pictures. I'm not sure because it's still so new. I mean, I've only just spoken with my mom, and then I wrote to Rosa's mom, just to send her some love, and I did the same to my brother, and I haven't. I don't think they even figured out everything yet. Of course, they haven't. Um, but I will send pictures to the both of them when I have Rosa, like I always do. I mean, and then somehow these two adult people need to figure out. Exactly, but I mean, Finira Heike has some pictures with Cindy. Do you remember the first time you were in Carol? No, not Carol. Cindy's live. She showed these two little houses, mushroom houses, the day and night version. These are from Heike as well. And she has so many, 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 many wonderful pictures that will translate into diamond paintings. Yeah, absolutely. Rosa is number one. So, yeah. Exactly, Paige. Patriotic Cindy? Uh, I don't know. What's her name? Diamond Painting Fanatic, right? The British one. She has Heike's paintings. And I'm sure there will be more. Do you know, Heike, how many of your paintings she'll get? Because right now there's only the two, right? Maybe. I don't know. I am trying to follow everything and it is hard sometimes. I mean, my little head is all over the place, so sometimes diamond painting is. She has a lot. Ooh, we'll have to see which one comes out. Yeah, you made Cindy cry as well. Well, like I said, you're good at making people cry. Exactly, Nina. Hey, Caden. Welcome. Exactly, Nina. I mean, that is what I'm intending to do. I mean, I'm never going to speak ill of either of her parents because they're both her parents. How are you doing, Caden? Everybody's saying hello. Fanatic. Yes, exactly, Berta. Evil Berta. Why is Berta evil, Caden? I wonder why Berta is evil. Oh yeah, that is the Honorable Dr. Pimpin something. Isn't it so, Robbie? The Doctor something? I think he has all the names, Berta. He is still the Honorable Pimpin Robert. He just wants you to yell at him. Well, okay. I think it's easy enough. In Rebecca's life, all the lives today is messed up in my head. So I missed her life. So you were in there as well, Kaden? Were you just in the chat or were you live with her? That would be fun. Maybe I need to do that one day. It's okay, Paige. I hope you feel better soon. You can just look away. But before everybody does whatever they want to, we're 19 people in here and I only have 13 thumbs up. So press that like button down there. Oh, you were in the chat. Okay, Kaden. Yeah, we need the thumbs up. That is what make, I don't know, YouTube go around. Carol, Hubby is finally changing all the clocks. Oh, that is the worst thing, right? I mean, some of them changed themselves. Oh, he had you yelling at him there too? But I wonder what would happen if you just didn't do it. I mean, I wonder what would happen. Maybe then he will say, Berta, please talk to me. Oh, what, Caden? So, Caden, how is the whole school thing going? You still need to go in? Ooh, I'm kicking everything around. You're time traveling, exactly. The worst thing to change here is the dishwasher. And then the car somehow, because sometimes the car changed it on its own, and sometimes we have to do it. And I never know. Yeah, and I'm totally confused. That doesn't the TV change itself? Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, he can do the rest. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean, most of ours change on their own, don't they? Yeah, except for the dishwasher and maybe the car. I think everything else changed on its own. I think so too, but he'll be nervous. You d How come, Caden? I thought that you would be totally done, and that's it. I was so confused. See, Kat, I would be confused if that was just my state, because then you're just, what about everybody else? I mean, they have changed, but you don't. Why? Ooh, Caden, which one did you get? Well, sometimes it's allowed to cheat, Carol. I take the easy ones as well. Yeah, Nina, but we don't have one of those. Our parking meter in the car is by hand, so that isn't a problem. Morgana, you change the stove and the microwave, and Happy gets the rest? The microwave? I don't think we ever do anything about that. You wish ours didn't either, Carol? They keep talking about not doing it, but oh, they've been talking about that for 10 plus years by now here. I think in Europe it's like maybe even more. I mean, I can remember people talking about it when I was a child, which means 30 years ago. You got a mystery and pride from JoJo. Lucky, lucky one. I just got five, Crashly from Berta. She had me cry like a little girl. Cal, you collect clocks as a girl, so there were several he has to do. Some are large on the wall. So you have clocks all over the walls or what? And maybe it's even the big grandfather clocks. So every hour it goes ding dong all over the house. You saw it, Crashly? Thank you. Caden, sorry. I just read Crashly. Thank you, Caden. That means a lot that you're watching it. Yes, thank you, Berta. We need to support Enablers Outpost. They need our help. That is cool, Carol. Well, Nina, usually to avoid that thing happening, I have my phone, which I know has changed, right? Then I go around and check everything. If it's the same as my phone, everything is okay. Then I don't have to do anything. But I do remember back when I got my one of my first cell phones that did the change on its own, and then I went in and changed it on the phone, and I was constantly, and I don't remember if it was in the spring or in the fall, but I was totally screwed for a few days until I figured out that I've changed it an hour too much. Exactly, Morgana. Carol needs to know what time it is all over the house. Hey, Christopher, how are you doing? Thank you for showing up. Oh, I did write both to Kay and to Mr. and Mrs. Dubay, right? About our event and when they needed to know. Well, our event, non-event. Caden, do you have astronomer from Diamond Art Club? Yeah, me too, Caden. I I wish I could do more at least. I mean, I need to check if they have any diamond paintings that I want so that I can. You don't have it. Oh, darn it, King. Then you can't be a part of our event, non-event. But maybe you can still get it. We're doing an event in January and February of 2024 where we all do the same diamond painting. It's gonna be so much fun, right? That is why I got the quad cubes from AliExpress because I want to do them as stars and the little crystal ones if they're okay. I don't know. Let's see. But it's gonna be fun. So I wrote to Kay and Mr. and Mrs. Dubois just to make sure, you know. Yes, we're doing the astronomer Carol in next year. I mean, how many are we by now? 5, 6? We're a bunch. And then if the event non-events, the paint along comes to the event pages, who knows how many is gonna do it with us. Thank you, Beta. Yes, you can sign up if you want to do the paint along with us. Okay, Anna, what series are you watching on Netflix? Enjoy and have fun. David was watching a Danish streaming service earlier. Um, he was watching the spin-off on Grey's Anatomy. You know where one of the guys goes into fireworks, I think. You should go sneak into Berta's craft room, Caden. But don't take that one. Berta is doing the paint along with the rest of us. Station 19, exactly. He was watching that one earlier, and I just snuck in and watched a little, and then I went back in here. You better organize all your drills first. Why? I mean, all the leftover drills, or do you have the drills on the side? Oh, her pen collection. Yeah, I've heard about that. I mean, I would notice because I don't have that many pens. I still just have 4 pens. And this one, which isn't a specialty pen. You like Station 19? I mean, it was okay. As the one that David watched when I came in was something about the one of the girls, one of the fireworkers also had her dad in the same station, and he passed out during a fire and almost died. Oh, Berta, you know what my OCD would love? I love tinkering and sorting everything. I would love to do that. I would love just sitting and sorting them and putting the colors and Tima thinks you own her shop. Well, you got a pen from Berta from Diamond Painting Pen Pal? That is one of the thick ones. Lucky boy. Yay, Carol. Don, I, because that's when we quit having channels from the TV. So I think I quit after season 13, I think. Yeah, maybe 13. But I need to go to Disney and I think I will actually start from the very beginning. I want to see Issy and I want to see George and I want to see all of them again, you know? Yeah, I know, Caden, you love the thick ones, but I love them. I mean, the thin, medium ones. Actually, the best one that I have, and it isn't the best, but pen wise, thicking wise, I love this one because it's kind of like a pen, you know? But right now, these two are the ones that I use the most right now. So, yeah. Yeah. You watched all 18 seasons? Wow, Carol, I need to watch them. I need to have Disney here on my computer and then I can watch it while I'm diamond painting. But the problem is, I just love having my audiobooks. Exactly, Carol. I love that enablers are doing the thinner ones, but I know that a lot of people like Caden is sad that they don't do the thick one anymore. Again, what did I miss? Berta is a diamond painting and accessory shop all on her own. Yeah, yeah. Done. Yeah, the old shows are the best. At least the old seasons. The old Merlin. Uh, Maybe I can't remember. She has a monster in her craft room. Which one is that, Caden? You watch on Netflix. Grey's or what? Grey's Anatomy? I think they removed it here because of Disney Plus. Yeah, exactly, Morgana. It's good to have something you love, which is important. That is cool, Caden. I mean, I would love because there are so many amazing pens out there, and I kind of like this week both Shay and Randy give away these pens, but I can't be a part of that giveaways because they're too thick. So I'm like, I just made a comment, but I didn't give in the secret word because I don't want to win a pen that I can use, which would be, imagined if I would be picked and then got a pen that I couldn't use. That would be, ugh, yeah. So I hope that the persons winning them will be happy because those pens are amazing. I mean, yeah. I need to go check out that old Merlin show, but I think I've seen it. But yeah. Carol, when I ordered my first pen from Enablers, I got a standard and it was too thick for me. So I just keep my straightener in it because it's so pretty. You want it, Berta? I hope you win. Which one of them, by the way? Shay's or Randy's? I mean, I could go in and change my comment. And then if you win it, they can send it to you. Both. Well, I can go in and change. I can just change my comment and then say, but if I win, send it to Berta. Yeah, lava pens, they're pretty amazing. I need a picture of Berta for Cressley's and Jen's events. What event is that? I don't know that event. I mean, there's so many events. I mean, I usually just focus on one event at a time. Diamond Pen Pal. I will do that, but I mean, I will change my comment so that if I against any luck at all can win, they'll send it to you. You haven't had one from Diamond Pen Pal, Carol? Yeah, the sad thing is that they're so thick because I like the no roll stuff they do. But every time I see one of their pens, it's like I feel like I have to grab it like and then stab like this. Yeah. Caden, that's not nice. I will maybe, but I'll see if it'll let me. Because sometimes the issue is country. Yeah, we're sorry. Tubi is the largest free movie and TV streaming service in the US. Unfortunately, we're not currently available in your area. Oh, Carol, yeah, I hope that Matt will get to turning again very soon. They do, Caden? Oh, I have to look into it. Sorry, I need to have the rest of it while it was still just a little lukewarm. I don't like cold coffee. You too, Caden? Yeah, I want a lazy river so bad as well. And one day I will. I mean, I never thought that I would get an Enablers Outpost diamond painting pen, but I will, eventually. When I'm done making the scarf for Edward and we do our trade, then I will have a diamond painting pen. And I already know which one because they are saving. They put up as a pen that I just absolutely loved. And I wrote on their Instagram, like, if this one don't sell or you have a twin for it, I would love to get this one for the trade. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have blah, blah, blah. And then, I don't know, a few weeks ago, Elizabeth wrote to me, oh, look what I found. We have it. So do you want this for the trade? Like, yes, please. He's turning again. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy for them, Carol, that he's turning again. Okay, Berta. I'll take a look at Disney because what your Netflix and our Netflix is never the same. I remember a few years ago we would do the VPN and whatever so that you can watch from other countries, but Netflix stopped that. But I loved watching the American Netflix because they had so many shows that the Danish one just didn't. Back then, I would watch Army Wives and I would watch Blue Bloods on the American Netflix, and then they just stopped it from almost day to day. But now we have both these shows. I have Army Wives on Disney, and then I have Blue Bloods on the Danish streaming service. So yeah. You have one because my fingers are never fast enough. I have the one because I won it. Oh, that is cool, Carol. Yeah. You know, Caden, one day we'll get one. What time is it? Okay. I need you to talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes because I have to go to the office. Berta, you're in charge. I'll be right back. Yes, Caden, when I come back in, you can see it. But right now, the office calls. Hold on. Needle it. There you go. Come on. Thank you. I am so sorry. My bladder took a day off, I think. Okay, Caden wanted to see Rosie. My fingers are not fast enough for the Munimate tray. Eventually, you will be lucky enough. Yeah. I hope everybody know what the office is. It's the coffee. Well, Carol, it's my first cup, and I've been running all day. I mean, it can't just be it. So, Caden, I will be showing the diamond painting now. Hold on. kicking everything over here. All right, there. So this is it so far. I have been practicing my multi-placing, and it is getting better. But see, what I don't understand still is, why is Teddy blue? Thank you, Carol. Exactly, Kaden. Can you be my Teddy? It is sparkly, very, very sparkly. There are so many ABs in Teddy. You mean all of that up there is the ABs? I mean, you can see how sparkly he is. But why is he blue? Thank you, Kaden. So you heard it. Kaden is my Teddy. I love that's his name. But I can't wait till I get to work on Pickett. He's one of my favorites. I mean, I love Teddy as well. Teddy is so cute. He's a little thief, but I love him. But Pickett, I just love, love, love Pickett. Just because he's so tiny. Nina, you can get those from AliExpress as well. I know, Dawn, he does look black from a distance, but I took a look on Diamond Art Club's page, and in the picture he's black, but even on the picture with drills on, he's blue. But he is very, very sparkly, and I just picked off another diamond drill. See? They just keep falling off. Every time I do something, they fall off. Thank you, everybody. It is looking good. The drills is just annoying. So where did this one fall off from? Down here? I did do the bottom row as my first row, but then I remembered I needed to start at the top. But nope, it wasn't down here. I guess it fell off up here somewhere. So yeah. But apart from the glue issue, it is amazing. I love the drills. But look at this. This is all the trash drill I have so far. What? But I mean, isn't that a lot? I mean, I think it is a lot of trash drills, isn't it? Or is it just me who would expect it to be less? No, he didn't do anything better. He's just my Teddy. So is this normal? Is it normal that there are that many trash drills in a new diamond painting from Diamond Art Club? Or am I just expecting too much? Yeah, right, Kat? I mean, it is mostly, I don't know, 3 or 4 colors. I mean, although it's not white, it is the 3865. These are the new 24 faceted ones. And in a lot of them, not all of them, but in a lot of them, the top facet there's a hole in it. And I can see it when I'm putting them down. I'm like, I don't like that. It is both, Carol. In the white one, it is mostly holes, and in everybody else, it is tabs. There is this little, I mean, it's little tabs, it's little extra bits. And I'm like, I know there is extra drills in every kit, but I'm not sure that there is this many extra. Yeah, I know, Dawn, but this many? I mean, of course, I expect that there's trash, but I don't know. Yeah, not normal. Well, it has to fit to me, right? I'm not normal. So the kid has to fit. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? I just have to write them and say, I need. Hey, Angie, how did the boat go? Is everything safe and sound and you can go out on the water? They have, Carol? Ooh. Well, Caden, none of us is. And what is normal anyway? I mean, none of us is normal. Who want to be conformed with anybody else? I don't. Oh, you're still waiting, Angie? I hope everything goes well. I mean, crossing my fingers and toes, and even my hair is crossed. Look, everything is crossed that the inspection goes well. Hopefully, you didn't have to do too much. So, yeah. But yeah, I am a little, okay. But I mean, I don't have that much left. I think I've done about half of it by now. I think. But it does take a while. I mean, I have figured out that if I just do this row that I'm working on now, I'm good for the Mermaids and Magic event. Then I don't need to do anything more because it is 65 centimeters wide and these ones is 15 centimeters on this long side. Um, so if I just do two rows, I've been 65 centimeters by 30 centimeters. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Angie. So, yeah. Maybe then I'll stop it for a while and do something else. Okay, Berta, thank you. I need to see which ones it is. It's so funny because it's just three or four colors. I mean, everybody else has a few, like one of you said, it's normal to have a few drills that are trashy. But I mean sometimes when I pour into the tray and I'm just like I have to remove 10, 15, 20. I mean, that is a lot. Exactly, Carol. And life does get in the way. Just I mean, we have to go tomorrow. We need to go to the hospital with David's mom because apparently she has cancer in the entire upper body. They took a PET scan the other day and they found masses in her lungs, in her spine, in her liver, in her, I don't know, everywhere, in the lymphoma system. Yeah. So we have to see what the doctor says tomorrow. She is, so bad by now it doesn't make any sense to start treatment because yeah, it'll be mean by now. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, which is like I said, everything just bumps in. First her and now and now my brother, right? So our little head is preoccupied, which is good. This is why I have the channel and I have my diamond painting, because you give me a reason to smile and a reason to get away from everything, right? Thank you. Um, I know better. I mean, her lymphoma system isn't. We saw her Wednesday, right? And her tummy was a little bloated. Yesterday we went. She was like this. She looked like she was pregnant, just from fluid in her belly, most likely. And oh no, I remember when David's dad had cancer. The past, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, I went with him to the hospital several times to get fluids in his abdomen level removed. You know. Thank you, Carol. Your Berta's godchild? Well, you're so lucky, Caden. Um, so yeah, cancer sucks. I've lost a lot of people too. You know, my father-in-law, he wasn't my stepfather, but my sister's adopted dad, and then my sister's mother's second husband died from cancer, and I lost so many friends from cancer by now. It's just like I wish cancer got cancer and died. That is that is what I usually say, but yeah, I didn't. I had hoped that my mother-in-law would, skip that one because he doesn't deserve this. I mean, which is why she probably won't get any treatment because she's not able to do that. Not by now. I mean, we were there yesterday, and it was so nice to see her out there because she's not very social. She's very introverted, and she has always been. She's awkward around other people. But when we came out there, she was sitting in the kitchen area with two of the people that worked there and another resident, and they were just looking. We could see her through the windows, and she was smiling and talking. And my mother-in-law will be 80 this September, so she's not young. I mean, she's had a long life, but I just hoped, that she would have a better ending. So she was just, and we came in and she was smiling and she was tired because it'd been a long day, but it was a good tired. And then we came to her room, and I don't know, in the first 10 minutes, she she asked us 3 times, can we smoke in here? And she can't. She has oxygen. She has this oxygen in her nose. So, I mean, fire is very, very forbidden. Um, so we told her, no, not right now. And you have oxygen in. So if you want to smoke, you need to call the staff. They have her cigarettes and the lighter. So she had to get off her oxygen and then go outside to smoke. Um, so we we basically told her, you can't smoke right now because you have the oxygen. Okay, okay. Then she said a little while, can we smoke in here? And it's tragic, but it's kind of like we're saying the same all over again. But yeah, then she had this little contraption thingy, but you can kind of like suck it, a sucker, and you can have these little nicotine stuff in them. So she got that one and she was fiddling with it. Basically, it's about having something, in her fingers, and then she can pretend smoking. So we found that one for her, and it's like, what? It's stinging. And I was like, do you think it's the nicotine that does that, in your lungs because your lungs isn't very, very good anymore? And she was like, yeah, maybe. I mean, I do feel bad when I smoke. I'm like, sweetheart, your lungs is ruined. I mean, of course it doesn't feel good to smoke anymore, but it's a habit. I mean, she's been smoking since she was around 12, which means almost 70 years. Can you imagine having smoked for that many years? Yeah. So, which is, I mean, David's siblings would like, to say, no, she can't smoke. But I'm like, David too is like, she's a grown woman. If she want to smoke, let her smoke. I mean, she can smoke as long as she has the oxygen on. But other than that, let her smoke, right? Are you all still here? You got so quiet. Did I poop the party or something? Dawn, you quit smoking 8 years ago? It's okay. When did I quit smoking? We talked about it yesterday. 4th of January 2016. Oh, that's good. So you were just listening and forgetting to write. That's okay. Yeah, 8 years ago. That is so cool, Dawn. I've been stopping so many times. And then I've started again due to stress. And then when I got my disability in 15, I was like, okay, when everything has leveled, I'm going to stop forever. And I did. You're just listening? Okay, that is okay. I'm just chatting away over here. I can't remember who was it that asked. Somebody asked me, isn't it weird just talking to a camera, both when I'm doing, lives as now and then when I'm filming? And I was like, no, because in the lives, you're talking to me, you're writing to me, and I answer questions and talk back, right? And in my women chats, it's just me talking. I mean, I'm getting rid of stuff in my head, but I understand why some people can't. I mean, it's not for everybody, I think. Some people like doing videos and some people don't. I mean, yeah. But when did you get to be Caden's godmother? You do, Carol? That is so cool. I do the same. I answer people's questions as I hear them. And sometimes I'm like, oh, no, no, that is not right. I mean, I'm so happy that most of the times I'm alone here with the cats because if people heard me, they would call the people with the white jackets. They would think that I'm crazy. Apparently today, well, Caden, does that mean do we have to have a party or something? If you're still here. Have you left us, Caden? Because I mean, usually it's a party, right? My hubby will come in and say, are you in a live? Because he hears me talking, and I say, no, just a recording, and he just smiles at me with, oh, good, Caden. Okay. I sometimes when David, I don't know if you can hear him in the background, but he's talking. And I'm like, he doesn't do lives and stuff like that, but he's playing video games. And they have a Discord server where they talk to each other. And then sometimes I'm like, who is he talking to? Or is he talking to the game? Or sometimes I go in and it's like, and then he sits with his headset on, and I'm like, oh, they're gaming. Okay. Oh, the eye roll. Oh, yeah, I know. The this one, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Caden, do we need to have a party or something? Do we need to celebrate? Usually, I mean, if you get a godmother, you need to give her presents as well, right? Right? I mean, a godmother needs to be pampered as well. No, maybe. I don't know. I'm just making up rules here. I'm allowed to make up rules in my life, right? Presents! Yay! I don't even know. Where did I put them? Hold on. I need to go check out something over here. Woo! Darn it. Don't fall. Yes, I found them. See, Berta? Hold on. I have too much stuff in here. These are the glow in the dark drills, Berta. At least they're supposed to be. I need to check out. Maybe. I will check out if those are the ones. I don't give her a present? Why not, Caden? I need to figure out if they cheated me or not. She has enough stuff. You know, you can never have enough stuff, Caden. Yeah. How rude. That is Stephanie, right? From Full House. How rude. I need to figure out. These are bought as being the glow in the dark one, and I'm never going to use them. So I told Berta that she could have them. But I need to figure out. I never even checked it. You can never have enough, Caden. No, you need to learn that, Caden. You're still young. And one of life's biggest rules is you can never have enough. Never. It's kind of like last weekend when David was at this function with his job, and some of his colleagues drove him home. And then when they were at work on Monday or Tuesday, the guy who drove him home was like, "Does your wife have a yarn shop?" And David was like, No, that's just her own yarn. She could have a yarn shop. I know, but it's mine. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a black light. Can I just keep it up to the light and that will be enough? Yeah, Carol, I mean, I bought them because I was pretty sure that I would do something with them. And then, no, and then I just see Berta use them all the time. So I was like, if Berta could use them, she could have them. They're actually pretty okay. Nice flat backs. And I think they're resin, actually. Huh. I do have antique glassware in a cabinet with a black light, though. Huh. Interesting. Carol, haven't you seen Berta's pictures with the black light? Kate, I haven't gotten any this week. Did you? Did you get any of the new releases? Sometimes a regular light works too. I will never use them after, but while working on it for event, it's cool to use. Exactly. You couldn't, Caden? I'm sorry. Which ones would you have gotten if you could? You got a pen from an Aprils that has glow in the dark, and I didn't even know. Turned off the lights in my studio one night and thought, what the heck is that on my desk? Oh, that is cool. I think you wrote that in the live once, didn't you, Carol? That is so cool. I sometimes forget that I put on little tea lights in my window because it's very cold in here. And then I leave and I'm like, why is there a light in my room? It's like, oh god damn it, I forgot to blow out the tea lights. Good night, Heike. Have a good evening. Thank you for being here. I love it that you're here. Enjoy your artwork. I can't wait to see more from you. Can't wait to see the cats that you told you would do. Yeah, thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. that people are coming in here. I like the what was the name of one of the art? The fairy one that looks in the water. What's the name of that one? I like that one. Thank you, Heike. You wanted star spray because it reminds me of your sister's artwork, but it's a limited edition. Oh, I'm sorry, Caden. Reflection, yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Was that one a limited edition? Did they change it? Because yesterday it wasn't. Hold up. Let's go check a look at Diamond Art Club. Wait. Diamond Art Club. Uh, when did that one become new arrivals? Oh yeah, Star Spray is a limited edition. But the reflections, this one I really liked. But again, in my personal opinion, it is too small. And you have it again. I mean, it isn't as bad as last week, but her face is too simplistic, I think. I mean, look at her face here, right? It is, it has a lot I mean, it's just, there's life in her face. And then here, I mean, there isn't any life left, which is, I mean, it's it's too small. But yes, Caden, Star Spray is beautiful. I love the wolf down here, and it's pretty with all the mountains. So your sister paints stuff like that, Caden? That is amazing. I'm impressed that the Hannah Lynn isn't sold yet. And also the Puffy Gator. And what's more impressive, Floyd the Fabulous is still in stock. I would have imagined that it being limited edition, that everybody would have bought it. I mean, look at him. He's so funny. Yeah, Carol, I've seen the Magic Rat and it is amazing, but yeah. I'm just like, I understand that people want smaller canvases. I absolutely understand that. But they have to look at the image. I mean, you can't do people that small without ruining their faces. Maybe it's just me. I mean, I'm perfectionistic. I know it. But yeah. Caden, does your sister have an Instagram with her pictures on it or something? I would love to see it. I love watching other people's artwork. I don't paint myself, except from diamond painting, but I love looking at the artwork other people do. Okay, but so yeah. She does spray paint. That is cool, Caden. That is very cool. I've seen people do that. We in our bedroom we have two pictures hanging from a market of some sort where there was this guy with all the spray paint and buckets and paintbrushes and newspaper and stuff like that. And he kind of did these kind of like space pictures, with planets and stuff like that. And he spray painted these pictures, and they look amazing. And it's amazing what you can do with some buckets and some, yeah, basically just rubbish for most people. And you get these amazing pictures out of it. Maybe one day I will take a picture of them and put them on my Instagram because I really, really like them. Exactly. And I mean, how you can just put on some spray paint and then take a ruffled up newspaper and just a little, and you have trees or mountains and I don't know what. It is amazing. And I love seeing them do it because I have no idea. I see how they do it, but I will never be able to do it myself because somehow I would just ruin it. I don't know. But I love watching it. I also watch it sometimes in reels or on TikTok because it just amazes me. Which is also why I love to look at Heike's artwork. I know it's IA, yeah, but they're doing something that I can't do, right? I mean, I knit, and a lot of people can't do that, but we can all do stuff that other people can't do. For me, knitting is so easy, but for others, it's like magic. Kate and Berta isn't allowed to have breaks. In here, she's allowed. Nobody is forced to be here. I love everybody being here, but maybe she needed to go to the office or her pain is bad. I don't know. Breaks is allowed. Look at me. I took a break because my bladder was bad. Oh dear. I think I will do some putty for the paint along. Yeah. Just need to figure out what. Yeah, maybe, Carol. Rosie, you want to find another hobby? What kind of hobby would you like? Would it be puzzles or crochet or maybe even something that isn't art related? I mean, there are so many options, right? So many. When we were at the pain clinic Wednesday for the, I don't know, next of kin teaching stuff, I've been getting books on, no, hooked on resin. Resin is cool. You just need to remember all the safety, right? You need to wear a mask and, Christmas present. That would be cool. You could make little ornaments. Yeah, exactly, Carol. So we were at this next of kin class, and there was another woman there who used to knit a lot, but she couldn't anymore because of her hands. She has arthritis in her hands, so she couldn't knit anymore. And we were talking about how different the same affliction can hit, right? Because I have arthritis in my hands as well, but I need to knit, otherwise they hurt. Um, yeah, but it was actually quite interesting. I mean, I the difference is a lot of these classes. Sorry, oh, I had to yawn. Not because anything is boring. A lot of these classes are for newer pain patients. I think, you know, we talked about what what's it like when you're this significant other you all of a sudden gets a lot of pain, and how do you learn to communicate, how do you not get angry at each other, all these all these things, and how to give each other room, to do stuff away from each other. And she used a word that it triggered me, that you need to allow your partner to do stuff away. And I'm like, I'm not allowing David to do anything, It's triggering for me because it's kind of like saying daddy is taking care of babysitting his kid. And I'm like, no, daddy isn't babysitting his kids. He's together with his kids. He's spending time with his kids, right? So there's these words that is kind of triggering because it's like you have to ask permission. And I'm like, if David wants to go to a concert or go, I don't know where, it isn't something he has to ask permission to do. It's like, go, have fun. Call me when you want to go home, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just something that you say, you don't think about it. And the teacher there was kind of like, you know what? I like that you say that because it's just something we say without thinking about it. I mean, of course, you don't need permission to do anything. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to this show, or I'm going out with friends, or I'm going to watch this football game. You find something you want to do, right? But it was interesting because most of them were new to pain, and one of them were a man. He was the only man there who had a pain affliction something, and the rest of us were female, and then we had male significant others there. And he also was different in the way that he had a blood clot in, I think, his heart or something. So his pain were more like in connection with that. Um, and he had a different perspective. He was like, I just need to do, and I just need to put my mind into, I need to work through this, and everything will be okay, and I don't let my pain stop me. And my body is just going to do as I tell it to do. And he was kind of like, my body isn't the master of me. And I was trying, to tell him, that is easy to say if your pain stems from something you can do something about, right? I mean, right now you can tell your body to play along, do as you say, but one day your body is gonna say, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. And he had a bit of a hard time understanding that one. and and also he's a man. Man wants their masculinity. They can't be weak or something. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Carol. My hobby do well without separate interest, and then we have things we do together. There's need to have a bell. Yeah, exactly. Rosie, I let my husband know what I'm doing. I'm driving my friends to Idaho because her aunt is passing away. Oh no, I'm sorry for your friend, Rosie. Yeah, Carol. We do house chores that way too. He does the things I can't physically do, and I do what he hates, like laundry. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, we do then have Dora running around vacuuming the house, and then sometimes David has to take the other vacuum that sucks a lot better to do the furniture. the cows and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, yeah. What part of Idaho? Do you live in Idaho, Caden? Oh, I love to cook as well. I need to bake a cake for Thursday because my knitting club is coming here on Thursday. So I need to bake them a cake. Cool, Caden. Where in Idaho do you live? I don't know a lot about Idaho. I know about where it is. You don't cook, Rosie? Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie. Don't you have? I have kind of a chair that I can use in the chair. Yeah, kind of rolling chair that I can use in the kitchen that could go right up to the sink and stuff like that. So I have something between a sit and a stand so that I can do stuff without anything hurts. Blackfoot. Never heard about that city. Is it north, south, east, west? And you're both avid flower and vegetable gardeners. So we do that a lot together. Oh, that is so cool, Carol. Is what on a rest? What? I don't I don't get it, Rosie. I think something's missing, Rosie. But yeah. But David then had, all the significant others had to sit down and talk about, different questions. And I think it's kind of cool reservation. Oh, um, oh, Blackfoot, is that on a reservation? It were on the Eastern Idaho State Fair. Oh, okay. Thank you, Caden. It's next to Fort Hall. I'm gonna ask Google. I did the same. I don't know if you watched Anthony Single and Placing. He took his subscribers on a walk through his hometown, and I'm so curious that I went in on Google Maps. Found he told the city that he would take us to, and then I found it on the maps, and I could basically follow him around. It was so cool to be able to see it, the same as watching it on TV. Idaho. Let's see. Oh, okay. Thank you, Caden. St. Mary's, Idaho. Oh, you live close. That is that mountains close by, and it isn't so far away from Salt Lake City. I know it's far away, but on my map, it's a small town, Caden. How many people live there? Do you know that? And there's nothing to do. Hmm. In my little village where I live, we have around 1,000 people. Okay, we have one grocery shop, and that is it. A church, and that is it. And then the bus comes once an hour. No, once or twice an hour for 12 hours, and that's it. It is basically just a village. But then again, if I take the car, I can be in the bigger city that we're just outside of in 10 minutes. So, Rosie, I spent my summers on a reservation. We had a family cabin there. They treat me better there. Oh no, that is horrible, but nice that you could go. Carol, you live in a small rural town, only like 1,200. There's 12,000 people there, and you call it a small town. Yeah, okay, it is. It's not a village. I mean, the town that I live close by, in the entire area that is called that name, it has about 50,000 people. But in the town, there is around 20,000, I think. See, Rosie, it has changed over time. As a child, I would have hated living where I live now. Even as a young adult, I was like, I need to live where there is shops and people and stuff like that. Then I grew older and we moved, to the northern part of the city. And it took us around, again, about 8 minutes, 5 minutes in the car, and we were downtown. Um, but now I just love living out here because it's quiet. We have a lot of fresh air. Um, but I'm only like 20 minutes from a bigger town. We only have a Dollar General and a Casey's here. Oh, okay, Carol. I live in the Pocono Mountains. Okay, Kate. I mean, you can always find cities that is bigger. If I drive for 45 minutes, I think I'm in the third biggest town in Denmark. And if I drive for a little over an hour, I'm in the second largest city. So we don't have Denmark is small. Poconos. I mean, I think everything is beautiful in America. You have mountains, you have big flat areas. Denmark is just flat. Kat, I went to the Poconos for your honeymoon 34 years ago. That is a long time ago. Yeah, that was, oh, Kate, and I can't wait to follow you when you move to Utah. It's going to be so amazing for you. Which city will you live in Utah? I mean, there are so many cities there. Is it a university city? I need to look up the Poconos. I have no idea where that is. In a cabin up in the mountains. Oh, but you need to go find a French dip then. Grantsville is by two. Okay, how do you say that one? Trolley? Oh, Carol, now you want one too? Everybody wants what Berta wants. Oh, I love the mountains, Rosie. Okay, Berta, food is important, and you had to get up very early today. So, yeah, I don't even know how long I've been going. About 2 hours. Yeah, I understand, Berta. It's been a long day already. Have a great lunch, Berta, and we will talk soon. I need to figure out if these really are glow in the dark. I mean, with my luck, they're not. We live overlooking a big lake. Oh, I mean, we don't even have that. I live close to a little inland. What's it called? What is that called? Fjord? They have them in Norway and Sweden as well. Hold on. I need to ask Google. What is it called? A long, narrow, deep inlet is what Google is telling me. A long, narrow, deep inlet. And we have one right. I mean, it takes me 10 minutes to go to it. So, yeah. Morgana, I love Gatlinburg. Haven't been there in a few years, but we used to go all the time. I have heard of Gatlinburg. Look at Flathead Lake in Montana. Okay, I will. But we have just a lot of nature close by, and yeah, I love it. I mean, I love living close to a bigger city. Oh, your mom lives in Utah. So right now you live with your dad, Caden? Pigeon Forge. Cool. See, sometimes that is the bad thing about living in such a great country, I think. If your parents split up, they can basically move hours and hours away from each other. It's a bit easier in Denmark because Denmark is so small. I mean, it can take hours to drive if you live in the northern part of. Thank God that was empty. If you live in the northern eastern side and then you move to the southwestern side, it can take hours to drive, but nothing like America. Was it? Who was it that said? I think that was Anthony who said he could drive 12 hours and not even leave the state. That is crazy. I mean, we have a foreign exchange student from Denmark. Oh, that is cool, Caden. Well, maybe you can still ask with a Snapchat. Oh, you got to go to a Buggies, Carol? Yay! We don't have that one. I love when you all talk about places you want to go to eat and shops you need to go to, and I'm like, I've never heard of it. Oh, we don't have those here. You got your pictures taken with Bucky, and I send it to Shay. Oh, that is cool. You love Five Guys? Or Five Guys? What is that, Caden? You never heard of it, Carol? I think Shay talks of Buggies all the time. Oh, it's fast food. Cool. What kind of fast food do they have? Is it burgers or I don't know. I mean, fast food. We have Burger King, McDonald's. We have the one with the baguette thingy. I don't know. Oh yeah, that is right. She has a video where she takes everyone to her buggies. Burgers. Oh, I love burgers. No cheese, thank you. Beth Ann, I don't think so. Randy isn't feeling well, so no live. And Shay is at Disney. But I don't know if anybody else is going live. I mean, Cal is live right now, but I don't think. That is cool, Dawn. She sent you stuff from Buggies. Again, I've never been Buggies, Cal, but I think there is one in Kentucky somewhere. Just not sure how close it is to me in southern Indiana. Cat Five Guys is hamburgers and excellent French fries. I do love French fries. I love French fries. So, question: which French fries are the best? McDonald's or Burger King? What do you think? Just these two. Remember, those are the ones that I have. Which French fries is the best? Just plain French fries. Not curly fries or anything. Just regular French fries. Chick-fil-A, and it's always so busy. Caden prefers Burger King. Rosie McDonald's. McDonald's for Morgana. McDonald's for Dawn. Morgana. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's okay. I got it. Cows. Ah, Carol. Cat prefers McDonald's. So I don't like McDonald's, the food, but they do have the best French fries. Just the French fries. Otherwise, I would never go to McDonald's. But I prefer curly fries. So I would go to Burger King. They also have the better burgers. So I don't like McDonald's. I've seen videos of some of their food, how it's made, and no. I do prefer Burger King. We went to Burger King a few weeks ago. That was the first time in a few years, I think. So usually we make our own fast food at home. You love Burger King's onion rings? I've never tried them. Carol, I don't love much from McDonald's, but I love their fries. Exactly. The regular fries is amazing, but everything else, no. I do prefer Burger King. Absolutely. But I do love making my own. I mean, I can't do curly fries. Those I buy in one of our convenience stores, but I love making my own burgers and I love making my own sweet potato fries. Yeah. So which do you prefer then? Regular fries or sweet potato fries? I love the sweet potato fries, especially Arby's curly fries. You haven't tried those. And I think they go bad before they would get over here. Regular? Regular fries. So you don't like sweet potato fries? Hoogie will. See, I don't know those. You Carol likes sausage and egg biscuit from McDonald's, and they have the best regular coffee when on the road. I have never tried McDonald's coffee. Never. And I don't drink enough coffee to buy it out. Have any of you tried making the sweet potato fries at home? So you all prefer the regular ones. Oh, I would pick sweet potato fries over anything else. I love them. Yeah, me too, Dawn. I've made them several times. I also love when we do the sweet potato dal. It's a vegetarian vegan dish, really, and I just love it. He likes the waffle sweet potato ones. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah. We just make the regular. You've never had that, Beth Ann? How about you, Caden? Have you had the sweet potato fries? They don't serve them. I thought that sometimes, usually, when we get new stuff here, it comes from America. And it's like, this is the hidden America, and every American loves this. And I'm like, okay. And then if you then talk to Americans, it's like, no, we don't have that here. And then it comes from New York or stuff, or Los Angeles. Oh, Rosie, you'll love them. Um, what I do, and this is just me, if you take a sweet potato, there is the inner, very, very orange part, and then there is the slightly yellow, white orange part, and then the peel. And I remove both the peel and then the lighter orange part, and I only use the very orange. And then I cut them into to thin slices, and then put them in the oven with salt and pepper and spices because I like them to taste something. But everybody does them different. But they don't make them too thick because then they get soft and mushy on the inside and on the outside. They need to be, you know, fry sized. I don't know. Yeah. You see, I love cooking and I need to figure out what cake to make on Thursday. I think I'll make the beer cake. It's kind of like a sweet beer. And then you pour in flour and spices and stuff. And then when it's done and it's still a little warm, you put on cold butter. Oh, sorry. Maybe it's because I'm hungry and I need to go eat something. Maybe that is why I talk about food all the time. Oh, yes, Rosie. The air fryer would work wonders. A lot of people that I know make their sweet potato and regular fries in the air fryer. I'm sure if you have a recipe book, you can find it in there. Exactly, just spritz them a little. I think it's even healthier than even making them in the oven. I want an air fryer one day. I just need to cook more. I need to get in the hang of cooking again. I just need to make sure my bag is a little more on my side. And I need, everything else to slow down and I get my uh, beep together. Then I can cook again. Oh, Rose, you can make so many amazing things in the air fryer. I mean, you can even do. I read somewhere people do entire dishes in them. Things that has to cook for a very long time, and they make it in them because I haven't tried, but I've heard people do it. But yeah, I think maybe we should stop it here. We've been here about 2 hours. Yes, Rosie. I mean, everybody loves the air fryer because it's so much healthier than just cooking it in the oven. I mean, I need to try one. And I've seen that you can get so many cooking books with recipes in it just for the air fryer. So I need to get one eventually. Carol, you use yours for French fries all the time, but every once in a while I have to fry them in oil. You just crave it. See, I don't. Once in a while, maybe once every 6 months or something, I want real French fries, just cooked in oil and everything. But then every time when I get them, I'm like, this is too fat. So yeah, I actually prefer making them in the oven, or I would love them in the air fryer. So maybe if I crave them, I just need to go to McDonald's and then get a teeny tiny, and that's way more than enough, I think. But yeah, I need to go get something to eat, and I need to get another coffee, I think. And you all need to get I don't know, lunch or breakfast or dinner, or start making dinner. And Rosie need to go find herself a sweet potato and make fries. And then hopefully next week, Rosie, you'll tell me how it went. You can make it in together with burgers. Oh, I love burgers. Yeah. I'm so happy you're all here. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you again next Sunday. And hopefully you'll watch the videos that I do in between now and then. Thank you, Carol, for being here, and thank you for having fun with me. And don't forget to think of Kathy and her operation and everything. So yeah, thank you for being here. I love you all. Bye. I need to find the stream thing here. Bye, everybody. Love you. Thank you for being here.